I want to go to Bo out of Queens, New York, and Bo is a first-time caller. Bo, thank you for calling. You're on the air.
What's going on, Jesse? It's great to finally speak to you. I've been watching your show for a long time.
Oh, I appreciate that, Bo. Thank you.
Before I talk about what I originally called for, I want to address your biblical question.
Yes. What is the cause of the black-on-black violence in the inner cities?
Okay, I believe, because I'm Jewish and Judaism has taught me that every single person is half animal and half divine, an extension of God in his image, right? So we all have what's called an evil inclination, our ego, right? Now, some people suppress it, some people let it take over. Now, I feel like the people that have a lack of faith in a higher being, a lack of faith in spirituality, they lack spirituality, they have their evil inclination take over, and then they become like animals, which are very reactive in nature. Anger is a reactive emotion. So when you have people that don't have spirituality, they don't have a sense of a higher being, they're just here in the now, they are very reactive, and they're more likely to commit violence.
Amazing. I disagree in that we are half animals. We're not half animal. Now, when you fall into that unconscious state, when you're in that fallen state, you act like an animal, but when you come out of that state, you don't act like an animal because you realize that you are a son or daughter of God and that you're created in his image, unlike the animals. But
well, when you say son and daughter of God, I see it as, the soul of a person being the human being part of the person, whereas the animal part is, the physical being. We have to eat, we have to sleep, we have to use the bathroom. Just like animals, we live on the earth. Everything is physical. But what separates us from animals is the fact that we have self-consciousness. We have more than just the instinctive will to survive.
I understand. You mean in the physical sense we eat and carry on like animals. I got you. Go ahead. I appreciate you responding to that. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. I wanted to talk about the previous segment you had with this gentleman. You were talking about Alex Jones being banned on Facebook, and is it right?
Yes.
That he was banned?
Right.
I don't think it's right. As a matter of fact, I think it's the complete opposite. It's wrong. It's disgusting. It's sad. And you might not agree with Alex Jones. You might not like Alex Jones. But he still is a voice that might be a different perspective or might be a different opinion. But I don't think it's right to ban him and stifle his opinion and perspective.
I agree.
And Alex Jones has a huge platform, has a lot of resources, and a huge following. So they're banning these giants, so to speak. Now, me, I'm nothing compared to Alex Jones as far as, fame, as far as platform and stuff like that. I have maybe about 30,000 followers on Facebook. I go by the name BoKnowsTheTruth because I speak my mind. I speak the truth. And I do it in a rap form, in a spoken word form. And it just so happens that I'm pro-Trump, and I've seen myself constantly get banned. I've had several videos go viral, anywhere upwards of 5 to 20 million views per video, and then I've been banned, and to the point where they put a shadow algorithm on my account, to where now I'm lucky to even get anywhere between 5 and 10,000 views.
How did you find out they have? Yeah, how did you find out that they have put this shadow ban on your account?
Several things. I would notice friends of mine, I would share my video, and friends of mine would see the video, but when they shared it with their friends wouldn't see it on their newsfeed.
Yeah.
And so I've gotten, if you go from 20 million views a video to, 5,000, 10,000, it just becomes more obvious than that, more obvious.
That's happening to me too. They put a shadow ban on me as well.
And it's crazy because it kind of discourages me to speak my mind because I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my account. I'm going to lose my, contacts with my friends and family. And it's really nerve-wracking and it's really upsetting. But I'm starting to see a change. I'm starting to see people wake up. I'm starting to see Facebook get what they're deserving out of this, with the whole $140 billion drop in their stocks and Mark Zuckerberg losing $15 billion of his own money in one day. So, I'm starting to see people wake up and take notice, and I'm actually kind of happy it's happening because I'm part of the awakening, so to speak.
What I want to do, Bo, is to encourage you not to be afraid to speak up, because that's what they want. They're trying to intimidate the children of the truth. And don't be afraid, because if you stand for what is right, and because it's the right thing to do, they may shut you down on those accounts, but something greater will open up for you. We cannot allow them to intimidate us in that manner, because they really don't have power. If they can intimidate you by threatening you or banning you, then they win. I want to encourage you to still speak the truth no matter what.
I spoke about this with Milo Yiannopoulos on his show, and he told me the same thing. And he said, just speak your mind, speak the truth, just push through it. And I'm trying my best, and I'm going to keep pushing forward. And I still watch, people like you, like there's a lot of people that call you controversial, and they say, but that's fine, but you have to at least listen, because if you don't listen and you don't give that person a chance to give their message out, you won't see their other side. Listen, I know CNN is fake news, but I still watch CNN. Why? Because I want to see what I'm up against. I want to see what's out there. I want to see what they're saying and how to combat it with the truth. And when I say the truth, I mean, I'm speaking obviously from my own perspective. I don't claim to know everything.
Right.
There's a lot more that I don't know that I do know, but what I do know that I believe to be the truth, I try to spread it, and I get a lot of good reactions, but I also get a lot of hate for it, death threats, thousands of death threats a day. I'm sure you probably get them, probably a lot more than I do. You have a lot bigger of a platform.
One of the reasons for this, too, is because the primary reason is that these people hate us because we love the president. We support President Trump, the great white hope, and they don't like that. They hate him.
I love your trolling. We're going to build a big, beautiful wall. You just love pissing off these people, but it's because it's the truth. Yeah. You're not doing it to hurt their feelings. You're saying it because it's the truth.
That's right. Bo, thank you for your call, man. But don't be afraid.